Hi, this is Rabbi Andy from Temple Emmanuel in Greensboro, North Carolina. And as Shabbat is ending, maybe you're watching this, I couldn't help but think about how during the Havdalah service, we sing the Eliyahu Hanavi, Elijah the prophet song. We're getting close to the new year with Shabbat just having ended. Elijah the prophet is supposed to announce for us the coming of the Messiah, the coming of a time of peace for all humanity. And goodness knows we need blessings for peace these days. But I'm reminded of a story, and that story I've included this week, as Shabbat is ending, for us to think about. It's a story about a rabbi who lives in a hut not far from a monastery, which long ago used to be a thriving place with so many different monks that would study there, and they had an incredible community. But they'd been falling on hard times, and their hearts were real heavy. And one day, the head of the monastery, the abbot, goes and talks to the rabbi, and he pours his heart out to the rabbi. And the rabbi says to him, listen, I've got to tell you something, because your heart seems so heavy. And that is that, but what I'm going to tell you, he says, you can speak of it to the brothers, but say it to them only once. And then afterwards, no one is allowed to talk of it ever again. And what I have to tell you is that the Messiah is among you, among your brotherhood. One of you is the Messiah. And the abbot went back to the brothers, and he gathered them all together, and he told them the conditions of the rabbi, that he's going to tell them something, but they were not allowed to repeat it afterwards. He said, the rabbi told us that the Messiah is among us, and that one of us is the Messiah. It's pretty incredible what happened after that in this place where the monks had been so heavy-hearted. All of a sudden, they started treating each other a little bit differently. Maybe Brother John is the Messiah. Maybe Brother Thomas. Maybe we should be a little bit nicer to him, or to that one, or to that one. And rather than being heavy-hearted, well, their monastery became a place of joy, and people started visiting again. And then others wanted to start studying there. Friends, who knows? Who knows? I do think that the ability to bring peace is among us. I do think that one of us might be the Messiah, however we understand that. If only we would see that potential within us, or perhaps even more importantly, within others. I think about how this year at our temple we're talking about being joyfully Jewish. And I think about how we're teaching that to our youth. How is it that you're seeing the world in a way that might help to bring peace, might help to bring blessing in the world to come? Leave a comment. Check in. Maybe we'll see you a week from tonight when we do Slichot services right before the high holidays, right before Rosh Hashanah here at Temple Emmanuel. Whatever it is, I hope that you have a great week. Make it filled with peace and blessing. Help to bring the Messiah. Shavua Tov.